if I'm not using anything but arms, see, if I put hip, just a little hip, you can see how that sinks in. It's a different hit. It's like, that collapses that outer cage because I'm penetrating inside. Center line punches towards each other. And so this is essentially, he's going to be doing the same thing to me. So you're going to see things like the bong sao coming in like this to deflect. So on punches, you're going to see the pak sao off of that. See, you see these type of things to try to get in. So all of this is going to
more on his part, but
this is the more live type, you know, and changing and getting the base.
oh, sorry.
Sorry.
Maybe not that much.
Next over.
I know it is. All right, Brent, stop thinking about it. I got one, I can move.
That was nice though, nice to feel it on my end.
That was cool. That's good. For the other.
You know, it's fine, it's cool. But it's effortless too. That's what's neat about it. It's just like, and it is, it really is like, as soon as you got that contact.
I know, I know. You're like,
And the thing is, he's trying to hit. And once this contact is in there, it's like, it's the smallest movement on my end that you'll feel. And it's like, no matter what he's doing, it's not going to make contact to that center. And it's really, really cool. That's what, so this is the live aspect of the Wing Chun. You know, when you're getting in there and having to put those into play. You know, that's the same thing if we go to the high line. It's no different. It's just the same mechanics, exactly. So that's what the punching's all about. Center line punching is much more efficient and effective than your hooks. It's like, I go for a hook, he's gonna go straight line. Oh, straight off. Yeah, or even this line. Boom, see that way that can cover. So it's instantly a better punch. You can see how we were actually moving each other on the hit. So it's not like those were just little, you get the hip? If we actually went hard, you know, you'd see him moving back further or see me moving back further. So this more hip involvement gets that effect. If I'm not using anything but arms, see, if I put hip, just a little hip, you can see how that sinks in. It's a different hit. It's like, that collapses that outer cage because I'm penetrating inside. If I just do this, just an arm punch, this arm's gonna get so tired.
Old time student and friend, Matt. Good to have him down. So, Red Man, so we're got some good trauma plates in here, so that gives a dispersion of the force. So people don't understand that 1-inch punches and things like that. I've got plenty of videos showing exactly how effective that is, but people don't think that the center line punches. So even if I were just to relax like this and not draw back, because people think, oh, you got to draw back, you got to get power into that, and you don't actually have to. if you train the technique properly, you won't have to worry about that. So key is the relaxation from the hip. And my mentality, like I stated in the one video, was that you transfer your hip into the elbow, into the person. So he's not a small guy. As you can see, he's got some heft, but he's solid too. He's got, those calves aren't just for decoration. So, so we're transferring hips. So even if I'm not doing anything, just like that. So now I start to relax into it more. Now again, that's not drawing back. That's not doing anything, and it moved him 220 plus. So he's feeling the impact through there. So this allows him to be able to take that without having to do new chest compressions to get it back going. But that's the rear. So the lead can be done as well. The key on the lead, because what people tend to do, especially like with 1-inch punches, is they will push. I'll get into the pushing mode. Like you don't have to do that again. It's even if you take a tiny step like that, that movement. Again, I'm moving him, that's impact on the body through the target with the lead punch. So again, relaxing, relaxing. So this is a push. As you see, there's a huge distinction between that and the snap, which is just a relaxed snap, like that. So then when you take it and you're going from punching, so centerline punching, you can see that impact on him. He'll feel the impact, but that's, again, I'm trying to keep it out here so that there's no, that was a little roll because of the trauma plate. There's a curvature on that. But you can see he's moving, I'm moving his mass. If you don't think that can hurt you on hitting your head freely, hitting the jawline, you really got to have somebody who knows what they're doing to you and doing with this particular technique. People will work from their experience and their knowledge from their experience. So if they've never trained it, all they've got is observation, so they can look at it and say, okay, well, this, I can see that's not going to work. And that's so what they do is they spar with people who may not be up to their snuff, up to their speed or knowledge on the technique and how to apply this properly. And there are plenty of people like that, and they've been training for decades doing it incorrectly. So if you're sparring with somebody like that and all of a sudden they're not effective, well, you don't blame the technique. You basically experience it, learn the technique, which is what I tried to do on this channel. Learn it deeply, relax into it. This stuff works. You don't have to draw back. You don't have to load up to get the power. When you feel that compression, I used to do this without like a chest plate, and you couldn't do that very much to people because they would like this. So you had to stop. But that's not here. I mean, imagine that. So this to here. And again, that's the strike, not this, not loading back. This gives you an indicator. That's a tell. This is a tell. That's not. That's efficiency, and that's what I'm talking about.
Dave, don't be timid.